Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are bringing you back Cell. We haven't done this since I think the first time we ran it, which I think was maybe a week or so ago. Cell for me has been a really interesting deck. I come across it quite a lot on the ladder, because obviously I am kind of still in like the gold bracket. I haven't been able to really grind or play that much at all. But I do really enjoy Cell, I have to say. It's quite a fun deck. I think we just have to change. This isn't exactly a great hand. We have the Kami and we do have a Searcher in Moa, but it's just, I don't think it's good enough. It's better. Definitely better. At least we have the Cell games. We have one super combo, so I hate doing a top 5 search when we've only got one super. So we'll probably run with the Gohan first. Yeah. I don't really want to charge any of this right now, so we're gonna just do the Kami to start. Okay, we've got Destructive Strength, so that's good. So we don't really need to do our top 5 for anything, so we might just play it a bit slower here. We can still grab extra cards, I guess, but I don't really know how I feel about it at this stage. Yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll play the Bulma. So we discard first. I think I'm just going to discard probably the Gohan, right? Why not? Do a quick draw. Super combo, perfect. See, those are the reasons there why I don't like doing the top 3s and top 5s, because I almost always will guarantee bottom decking a super combo plus some really sick cards. Okay. Charge wise, I think we can just go more, honestly. We could play it. I'm just worried about what we end up bottom decking, really. Let's do a Cell Junior. I mean, he's going to defend early. We know this. It's kind of what he looks to do anyway in blue. Do we just do this now? We got a 4 next turn, meaning we can do this. Yeah, why not? We're gonna play them more. Just why not? I want an additional 5k on the board. We ended up getting rid of a 6 and an 8, which isn't great. Okay. Yeah, there was no... See, this is why I just don't really see the point in playing these beyond the turns where we need them. We now have so many Cell games, we're never going to need them. These are basically just our instant charge targets now. Yeah, get rid of the 10k. Or not. That's a strange one. Yeah, we'll take it. I actually realised I forgot to do the Bulma on that last turn. I'm an idiot. Pilaf looping. Sorry, just had a big sneeze. Right, instant charge. I'm honestly fine with him just defending these early. I really don't mind it. Let's just do the skill here before we end up forgetting. Yeah, screw it, we'll attack first. Instant Kamehameha, cool. Just leave it there. Like I said, he's just going to defend, and I'm completely fine with it. I think once we start hitting that 8 energy, we're just going to be able to swarm the board with so many big attackers every turn that he's just not really going to be able to do much about it. So, I think we just go ahead and play this now. Let's just do this one. Yeah, we'll go energy. No reason for that in hand. And then, depending on next turn, we could even just Disruptive Strength. I don't really see the need to. I think if he doesn't kill the Bulma, we'll probably just use that as discard fodder. Yeah, I'm fine. I kind of want to get to my awaken anyway. Unfortunately, we don't run self-awakeners in this deck. Might have to change that. Maybe put in a few Paraguses just to guarantee that awaken. Plus, the Paragus also works with the Moa. He has a decision. Okay. Yeah, just got rid of it. Can understand why. Although I think that that's a risky play if he doesn't attack here. I don't really understand the reason for just getting rid of that Bulma, because like based on our energy he'd have to assume we're going to put down the androids next, right? Like, it would be the safe assumption. Could really use the androids though. Yeah. I can understand, yeah. See, like, we drew into it, we top decked and we got quite lucky there, but at the same time, you know, he should have assumed we had that. What I'm going to do is we're just going to swing, because honestly, I don't care if he takes this or not. So we're going to attack first. Just leave it at 15, and then if he combos one from board, we'll just play the droids, pop the other two. Yeah, there we go. Let's go energy. And we've got a really decent hand for defending that as well. Like, if he attacks our life, great. Otherwise, we've got a really good hand for defending this. You know, we have quite a few 5Ks. And then the following turn, you know, we're going to start going into our 8-drop cells. I am more than happy to just drop 8-drop cells and just start charging back up. Like, I know that I'm not going to be awakened, but honestly, I don't care. Blue has to kill us the same way that we have to kill them, you know, he has to take our life down to 0. But we take that, because he's just giving us our awaken for free now. Such a sweet alt art, that. Such a beautiful art. Yeah, we'll just give him this, I think. Okay, we're just going to charge one of these. We will put it in the drop off the cell, so there's no reason not to. Right, let's start off. Yeah, why not? Just attack the leader. We could have put a 5 on that, just to force something out of him, but he still has an energy open. If we put a 5 on that, he just uses Gallic Gun, right? And he might even just use Gallic Gun now. So I don't really see the point in not doing that. Yep, there we go. I kind of want to play the cell first, because I want to put him at 5 and then go for the double. Yeah, let's do it. So, the first one we want to put in, instant. And then, I think the rest don't really matter. Pop you. So yeah, so we're swinging for 45 there first, just because we need to draw out quite a bit from him here. I would much rather try and double strike him from 5 to 3 than from 6 to 4. Do we just put a 10 on this? I think we do, because it's more than 2 super combos, and it's more than a super combo and a Gallic Gun as well. So let's do it. Put a 10 on. I think that was a fair number. Yep. And yes, he now has a massive hand, but we're fine with that. So we'll do the lead skill first. Let me double check. Do we have? Yes, we do. I just had to double check. Yeah, that can go energy, we don't care about that. And then that perfectly sets up our next turn as well. We could do something here, but honestly, I don't really see the point. The only thing I would do is dig for the 5 cost Gohan, but it's not worth it. I would much rather keep the combo power. Because, you know, blue is very good at just removing, especially low cost battle cards. Like, I really enjoy Cell, but Topku for me is a really interesting match. You very rarely get to play yourselves, and you just have to rely on your 17 and 18s consistently, like every turn. And then you just can never awaken them. Like, you have to sacrifice your own draw if they have things in active mode. Like, if that's the only target, you just cannot attack their leader because you need to force their self-awaken. It's why I love the Kami. I don't know if it... Yeah, this one. Because this is very good at killing the Roshis. It's literally the only reason it's there. Our opponent's taking some time here. So we have bottom decked 1/8 drop, and we've played one, we have one in hand, so we know that there's maybe only one more left. So we kind of have to be very careful here, and we've bottom decked a 6 drop and we've played a 6 drop. So we have to be kind of careful with what we have. And we don't have to worry about 35k's here, because he's got 12 in hand. Like, he's not... How are you getting rid of 5 cards in hand before you get your 35? Unless he puts out his double striker and sticks like 40k combo power on it, but that's about it. The problem he has is that he has to try and remove the board, because if he doesn't remove the board, we're going to drain his resources so quick. No. You can't have that. I'm going back up. I'm finishing this game with 8 life. I don't care. Ah, of course, there it is. Kinda expected that, to be honest. I forgot about it for like a second and then I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, he does have Zeno. Thing is, he's probably just going to combo this off, right? So do we just sell first? So we have 1 in energy. Do we have any more? 2. So we do have 2 of them seen. So if we play this, it's really the only target, honestly. Maybe some 1-drop Gohans as well, but... Shit. I forgot. Zeno removes the fucking field, doesn't it? Oh, okay, that's bad. That's very bad. I completely forgot Zeno removes battle area cards. So it includes the field. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, there's a Gohan if we need it for probably next turn. Maybe this turn? We'll see. Yeah, I figured he would do that. So I think now we just play the Gohan and just swing for a 30k on him. There's no point in going to sell yet. I don't really want to play this just in case we bottom deck more androids. If we bottom deck more of the 6 drops, we're in deep shit. I think that's the only way we're going to win. Yeah. 2 Tenkies, not even just a super combo. Okay. I think we just pass, honestly. See, I could have played the sell there, but the likelihood is he's just going to Zeno again, right, if we have a sell out. So I'd much rather him do something on this turn. Maybe spend some cards and then we can try and put some pressure on him again the next turn. I'm wondering what he's going to do here. We're going to take this one, I think. Is he going to go Goku Black, maybe? He's still got a big hand size, so the Goku Black just doesn't really help him all that much. Apart from maybe adding back something that's useful. Plus, it's a battle card to swing into this as well. Yeah. I do think that. I do think we defend this though. And then next turn we're going to sell anyway, right? It's kind of expected. But what's he adding back? Pilaf, okay. So, he's probably got... He's not playing a card? Oh yeah, he's got 11 in hand. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, well, we just did that. I was really confused there. I was very confused at the play. Right, so we have another cell. Let's charge them off. The problem is, was charging the right thing there? No, it wasn't. Not unless we use a UI, or not a UI, sorry, an instant Kamehameha, because we are going to stay on 6, which I suppose is kind of the same thing, right? Okay, so we've got options now. So we have 130k for this if he takes this damage, which he will not, but if we can get this through, then it goes to 120. Otherwise, we just play this out. So swing for 30, we'll see what we can draw out of him here. I would imagine it'll be a Gallic Gun, right? One open. I don't know why you wouldn't pick Gallic Gun here. Never mind. So what I'm tempted to do is swing for 60 on Cell, use the instant Kamehameha. And that would put us at 5, meaning we could lead a ramp back to 6, so we kind of lose nothing by doing it. And it means that we're putting that extra pressure. I think that that's the right choice. So yeah, let's... It really doesn't matter at this point what we've got. Pop you. Gain a life back. And then we will Kamehameha on this. And I think we just leave it there, right? We leave it there. We force a massive commitment from him to get out of this. Should be 3 cards minimum. There will be 3 cards minimum. But that obviously replaces... Oh, it didn't? I don't think it did. Because he... Yep. It didn't. Okay. So he could have comboed first before Gallic Gunning. That was a mistake on their part. And then we do the lead skill before we forget, because I always end up forgetting this. Yeah, we just pass out. See, for moments like that, I do think that maybe I should run at least 1 or 2 rollies. Because that would have been far better there, I think. We're not just taking a free damage there. Not when it's 1 super. But he comboed a Zeno off during his defensive step there, so he has another. Yeah, so we kind of assumed that. But that's fine. Because now we just do it all over again. Let's charge a Chi-Chi. That's fine. Nothing to really be done there. I think we just play this first instead of the double striker. We can just play this very slow. He's only got 4 in hand now. And I don't feel like I'm under any sort of threat here. So instead of playing the double striker, and then... Maybe we do, actually, because that's 3 Zenos, right? 1, 2, 3... That's 4, actually, so he can't kill this with a Zeno. 100% this is the play now. 100% this is the play. So that'd be 30... A Gallic could be 45... Yeah, let's just make it awkward. And then it was because of this, so I'm assuming Gallic plus this would have been 45, so it was the right choice to put that additional 5 on, I think. Or that. So that should be him out with Gallic guns as well now. I think. 1, 2, 3 actually. Okay, so you should have 1 more. So there's no more Zenos to worry about. I don't know why he's still charging energy. Like 9 energy seems a bit excessive. Oh, he's drawn. I mean, okay. Go tanks and then go tanks loot. Seems fair. I mean, we're just going to defend this. Interesting. Very interesting. The thing that annoys me, right, is I want to kill this just because we don't want this to be on the board for the next turn in case we can't kill him this turn. So we're realistically going to have to pop this in the Zeno just because this is a 10k combo. I think that's the choice. We'll just pop them, just to get them out of the way. Yes, he's still got 10k combo, but do you know what, mate? Go ahead. Oh, that's a good card as well. Because that allows us to play for free, and we can grab a instant Kamehameha. I keep saying UI Kamehameha. It's instant bloody Kamehameha. We can go 65 on this if we get this double strike through, so it's not ideal. So let's just do this now. I'm just going to go 15 on this. Because we're giving up an energy. So I think we just go for 30. If he gets out, good for him. So he's got all 5Ks now. And then we just, I'm not swinging with the double strikers, so we have nothing to worry about because he has no Zeno. I'm so tempted, but it's not enough. There's no point. Ooh. I don't know why he's still charging. Like, this is the bit that's confusing me. I mean, absolutely nothing he plays here is going to make a difference. Like, We have 2 supers, we have a Kamehameha out if we need it. Okay, cool. Oh, it's beautiful. We just do the same. 55 this time. Yep. I'm not even comboing on this one. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. This is kind of mean. So yeah, that was just it was just a control off game pretty much. The Zenos are just, I honestly forgot that Zeno would clear the field. That was a massive, massive issue. So me charging the destructive strength when I did instead of the field, I honestly don't know if I even played the field in that match. Maybe we just, maybe we do still for at least the first couple of turns. But yeah, I think that was quite rough. I've never seen the interaction before. That's the first time I've played the blue match with Cell. But I'll show you my list as it is just now. I still think there is some tweaking to be done for sure. So we run 3 of the Gohans. This for me is only there to look for the extra cards as well as the Moas. But the Moa's a top 5, which means it digs for better. And this only adds Saiyans, so it will not add the Cell Games Arena. So this is a potential cut. We'll see. I might cut this for the Paragus, in all honesty. And that way we have the Moas for the Searchers, and we have the Paragus just for the Self-Awakeners if we need it. To be fair, the Chi-Chi as well is another issue, but I'll come to that in a second. But like I say, I run Kami at 4 because he's a 10k combo and he's just the best card to stop Red from Self-Awakening, pretty much, at least using the Roshi. You definitely need this card in green. 4 Chi-Chis, which look at the top 5 for a Goku or a Gohan childhood. It does search the secret rare, but I don't run it in this build. There is maybe a way that I try to make room for it. For me, I'm not a massive fan of the secret rare when you're playing cells and you're playing the droids, right? We can just clear multiple things every turn. So I don't know. For me, that's an iffy one. But I don't know why she's here, if I'm honest. It makes sense with this and with this, but I used to run the Selku, the 5-cost Goku that, replaces energy. The problem I had with it is sometimes I wouldn't see the field, but I would use the Goku to ramp, and you just think, oh, my life's good, I'm ramping. But the moment you play the 8-drop cell, it ramps you back to 6. So you don't get your leader skill, and your leader skill at least comes in active. That's kind of the main reason why I like it. So defensively, you would have access to this if you needed it. So I don't know. Selku for me is another one that might go back in, but I'm just not 100% sure of it. We'll wait and see. But we run 2 Bulmas. This might get upped as well because I love this card. She's just a discard 1, draw 1. It's a way for us to just discard dead cards in our hand. Like if we've got like multiple Cell Games Arenas or multiple Destructive Strengths, like let's trade that in for combo power, right? We don't need it in hand. So I really like Bulma. I do kind of want her at 4 for those moments where I do play the cell and then we do the lead skill and we have an energy inactive. It would just be a great play just to put her down as a 10k combo. If she survives, great, she's 10k. If not, do you know what? It doesn't matter, right? But either way, she goes on board, we can discard some dead cards, and I like it for that. But yeah, 4 Moas. Moa searches out every extra card in here. It would also search out the Paragus, but we don't run it. But like I said, I'm probably going to cut the Gohan and the Chi-Chi, and we'll maybe make some ratio changes. I'll probably up this to 4. maybe run 4 Paraguses as well, and maybe a couple extra gigantic meteors, something like that. We'll play around with the ratio and see how it works. And then Cell Junior, so this is a permanent of if we have the Cell 8 drop on board, this gets played for free, and then on play we can add back any extra card from our drop to our hand. The best one normally is the Instant Kamehameha, just because it's free, so for 0 energy we've got a 30k attacker, right? That's just generically the best play. But sometimes it is worth it to add back the gigantic meteors, for sure. So it just kind of depends on your situation. So take it or leave it, do with it as you will. Gohan Childhood, just because again we're killing 4 or lesses. It's a very good card into red at the minute, just because we can kill one of their battle cards for free, and then the other one is swinging 30k into a 20 or 30k into a 15 or whatever. So we can sometimes get a couple of kills per turn on this card, and at least stalls the board slightly. And then 4 androids, there's nothing much to say. It's the best green card in this set, pretty much. It's so strong for this, for at least what green needs to do. And then we run 4 Android 16s as well. Again, it's a super combo. You can run whichever one you want. In this list, it doesn't matter. We just run androids because why the hell not? 4 cells, absolutely dumb card. I love it. It's so good. Pitch 3 energy. It's significantly better in this leader than it is in any of the other leaders. I will say that. But yeah, we pitch 3 energy from our energy to the drop, and then we choose 2 battle cards, any cost, KO them on our opponent's side of the field, and then we gain back a life. So if you can awaken on the turn you play this, or even the turn before you play this, if your opponent puts you into awaken range and then you go into your 8 energy turn, you go back to 5 energy, right? 5 life, and at that point it's so difficult for your opponent to beat you. It really is. I mean, Top Q is kind of different because you need to control the board and just hopefully you need to out-resource them. That's kind of the game plan there, but it can be quite difficult. But into like blue, into other green matches, like I love this leader into the other green leaders, I really do. Yeah, into blue I like it, into yellow I definitely like it as well, so I think red's just the only iffy one for me on that. But we run 4 instant Kamehamehas as well. This is our extra card package, so 4 Kamehamehas, 1 gigantic meteor, 4 destructive strengths, and 4 Cell Games Arena. So destructive strength is your turn 3 ramp, Cell Games Arena is your turn 4 onward ramp. It gives you every turn. Sometimes you will, for example, if you have no Cell 8 drops in hand, or no Android 17 and 18 in hand, you will peek the top card, you will see it's one of these and you just want it in hand, so you will just choose to put it in your hand instead. So you can sometimes miss the ramp, but still, being able to like peek your top card of your deck and make that choice is ridiculously strong. You know, if we see that we're going to ramp a super, let's just add the super combo hand, right? It's so good for that. But instant Kamehamehas it's renewable through the Cell Junior, which is very, very strong. So I do like this. I do wish I had space to run more gigantic meteors though, just for that little bit of extra defense. But the problem with gigantic meteor for me is green isn't as heavy in the meta anymore. So needing a 25k combo is just not necessary. Like, I don't know. For me, I might even fill this up with Senju Beans and just make my leader a 25k. I don't know. Again, this is the part of testing that we're going to have to do to see if and when this is going to work. So, but guys, that's a list as it stands at the minute. I'm going to have a look at that guy's Vegeta list because that was actually, it looked like a pretty solid list. But let's have a little look and see what that was about. Oh, he's got the all art, nice. Yeah, this is a very standard list, I think. I think this is just a very generic blue Vegeta standard list, although I would have this at 4. I think the Vegeta 3-drop is insane. Yeah, it doesn't run the 1-drop Bulma though. Yeah, I don't know, there's maybe some changes I would make to this. The problem with blue now, which is ironic because from last set, most of blue is terrible. Blue has options of so many good cards now. It for me, arguably has the biggest collection of useful cards currently. Not all of them suit every leader, but they all have a massive purpose. Like if you look at red, for example, most of the generic cards are, at least from last set, were U7. So you could put them in all 3 leaders, Starter Q, U7, and Beerus, right? Just pick whichever one you want. You could put it in any one of those leaders, it was fine. The same package, more or less. But with blue, you needed the Goku Black package. In Vegeta, you needed the Vegeta package, which was semi-Goku Black with just this 6-drop. But blue now, it has so many generic good tools, and yeah, I think that trying to find the right build for Vegeta is going to be very difficult, just because, again, there's so much in the card pool now for blue. Yeah, I think blue is really, really good this set. I'm having a lot of fun on Zamasu, so I'll probably bring a Zamasu deck again soon. I really enjoy that leader at the minute. Very, very fun. I think my currently my top favourite leaders to play on the client. I tend to stick away from Topku. I hate the deck. I hate playing against it so much that I can't consciously bring myself to do the same to others. So if I do find the time and I can actually grind the ladder and I'm getting higher and higher on the ladder and it's just Topku on repeat, I might have to switch that philosophy and just play it. But I hate the deck. I really don't enjoy playing. I don't enjoy piloting the deck. It's such an auto win con. It's boring. But for me, I would rather play U7 for red. I really like U7. Or U7 Goku, I should say, from set 1. I love Zamasu. I do enjoy Vegeta and Trunks as well, and a little bit of Goku Black. I'm enjoying blue this set more than any other colour. And then for green, I really, really like the androids, and I really like Cell. Yellow is in an awful place, I'm not going to lie, guys, but it is what it is. But I'm going to be bringing a tier list back, hopefully this week, which is going to be a revised tier list. I'm going to try and see if I can get a couple of the guys from Northeast Kai's on there. I'll maybe try and see if I can get James at least, and then we'll see if we can maybe pick one or two others as well, just to have it'll kind of be like not like a podcast, so to speak, but it'll just be like a roundtable discussion on the tier list and how we think set 2 is going so far. So it'll be worth it. We'll see. We'll try and get maybe like a 30-40 minute video, just where we all get our thoughts across and how we feel about the set 2 meta. James actually took 6th place at the UK Games Expo. Unfortunately, it was set 1, but he played U7 Goku, did amazingly well. He went X1, won that serial Goku. I think he ended up like number 15. So massive shout out to him. He did outstanding. And big shout out to Scrub Games as well. I think he got 4th on the day. Yeah, there was a lot of the players from the UK did very, very well there, and I think mostly there was a few European players. I think there was some Polish, there was even some French, Portuguese, things like that. I think they were all on the top as well. I think there was even an Italian there as well. So it was an outstanding showing from everybody in the European community. Honestly, it was a really big event as well. I think it was 124, 128 players, something like that. But yeah, so let's say I'm going to try and bring that tier list video at some point soon. I'll try and get it for this week. I'll maybe try and get some time and record either tonight or maybe Wednesday. We'll see when the guys are free. But other than that, we will be back with videos. We'll try and get videos daily. I'm getting work done in my house at the minute, which unfortunately is why there was no video at the weekend. So we'll try and get videos daily, but it might not be a guarantee this week. So we'll see how we can get on, guys. But thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video.